Good evening everyone and welcome to another tournament stream. Woo! There's a lot riding on tonight because for the first time in many years the top 8 is just not safe still. Anything can still happen. Of course, some groups have an easier group than some teams have an easier group than other teams, so there is that. But at the same time, it's gonna be epic tonight and we're gonna have to wait a while for the results after that. Just to see who the actual top 8 will be, and that will be partly my just basically guessing because I don't know how to calculate the combat rating, to be honest. Anyway, let's go into, oh god, I hate this notification thing. Hang on. Yes, thank you. Okay, there we go. We need to wait until the room is below 3 minutes because there is a 3-minute delay on the stream. That is to avoid people stream sniping each other. There are no rewards for watching this stream. Basically, there's no rewards for the qualifiers, so you just have to enjoy the gameplay only. And yeah, today I will be following group 12, so let's have a look at that. For the first time, we're streaming BPS, so that's going to be fun. This is the group that we're at. We're going to start with TCN 90, which is the clan of N90, which is basically one of my fellow tournament streamers. So basically, I'm gonna just, this is their team, and then you have the clan, and just this shameless plug for N90. If you haven't subbed to him, definitely do so. He is a fellow tournament streamer. He's an all-round great guy, and he definitely deserves your sub. So, shameless plug aside, we're going to start off with watching them fight because BPS has a bye. As you can see here, their battles start a lot later. So to avoid not having anything to watch before then, we're actually going to watch one of the other teams in the same group, of course. And basically, yeah, I'm pretty hyped for tonight, not gonna lie. Mainly because anything can still happen. So I'm a bit excited for that. Anyway, the room is below 3 minutes now. We can go in there. And we have CCN all there, but not all readied up. And 57th on the other side is so far lacking a player. But they still have 2.5 minutes to get one online. So hopefully they will be arriving soon. And of course, TCN having their reserves online as well, which is also always helpful. Anyway, I hope you guys are as excited. Well, basically, I'm not sure if you can call this excited or if this is just nervous. Basically, like, we have the clan EG, and EG has been champion multiple times and has just always been there and has done absolutely phenomenal over the years. And there's a real chance that they might not make it into the top 8. Currently they're placed 10th. And in order to go through, that means that 2 of the top 8, well, 2 of the top 9 I should say, have to mess up for them to reach place 8, and they have to do phenomenal as well. So that's going to be interesting to watch and interesting to see how that's going to develop. Of course, I am not streaming them, but like everything is dependent on other people, so it's just oof. Totally not like nerve-wracked or anything about that. So with 1 minute and 12 seconds left to go, TCN is readying up in 4 Type 71s, a Batchat, a Vickers, and potentially another Type 71 for Canal. And on the other side we see 1, 2, 3 Type 71s, potentially a Vickers, a Yo, a 268 and a T57 Heavy. So will be definitely interesting to see what they're going to do with that. Not a lot of mobility. Well, now they have another Vickers. So if they have 2 Vickers, then it could be very interesting to see those fast tanks, I should say, meet. Batchat, of course, lovely little cheeky tank. But against the Vickers, we'll have to wait and see. And in 30 seconds, we'll do just that. At least 57th now has a full team, which is always a good thing. At the same time, I don't expect anything else on day 3 of the qualifiers, basically. when you've already made it through 2 stages, you're definitely going to do your best to have a full team there. And let's see. Into battle we go. Dun 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 dun. Canal also one of my favorite maps. I like maps with 4 bases generally. Not all of them, but generally. And Canal is just a very interesting map. So we have the bat chat in front of us now. Sorry. And we're just waiting for everyone to load in. It doesn't work like that though. I don't eat away any of your spots. So we have TCN fast tanks versus fast tanks, though they're not spotted yet. Vaxen seems to be a bit lost as to what to do. Has now gone unspotted. But is slowly but surely climbing up the... He's staying down by the looks of it. MCGR losing a little bit of HP. Both figures deciding they don't want to be there anymore. Baba not getting damaged. But all the shots have been fired. Faxon in the middle. Cradle stakes. Oof, quite a few hits there. And we have Faxon going up the ramp. Kratos gets built down even more now. And we have the 2 Vickers going around, probably going to cap base A potentially, or just to try and get the crossfire. Cradles goes down. Yo, crossing over. Trying to get to safety. Does manage to not get hit there. And then drops down, taking a hit as he does. And now, 57 have 2 bases. And that's going to give them a quick advantage here. Ghost Dragon holding there. Has to be careful. There's multiple tanks that are coming at him. And they kind of want base B, probably. D has now been capped. TCN still has a point advantage there. And they are moving to... Not quite steel base. Oof. Net Force taking a hit there. Base B is being stolen. Vexen going after base C. And Baba getting shot from everywhere now. They do reset that base though. But they're going to lose a tank for it. A little bit of fire definitely helping the Batchat here. And now we have Ghost Recon being set upon. 3 tanks in front of him and he goes down into the ditch. And TCN still has the point advantage here. Despite the cap game that 57 was playing. Ghost Recon drops down. TR not looking too healthy. Oof, almost gone. And we have Emiroglu. Probably pronounced that all wrong. Trying to get away. TR gets taken out. Emir. That looks like such a weird shot though, but he does get taken out as well. And now with only 2 players left. There goes one of them. And it's just Flame that is left. And Superhero is playing the hero. And trying to get behind him here. And he does get a shot, but there is a rock there. He does take a hit. And that was a bit of a derp. And he might die here. No, his friend has arrived. The Batchat. Oh, that was cheeky though. He managed to get away with that. Let's see. TCN doing a lovely job here. And winning the first game without losing any of their players. Of course, tonight it is a best of 5, meaning the first team to reach 3 victories rather than 2 as of the previous days. But they need 3 tonight to go through to the next stage. So no real passages yet, anything can happen, but TCN does seem to have the teamwork down. Basically, as said though, no rewards for watching this stream. Just tour entertainment basically. 1 minute left to go and we see 57th now ready with 1, 2, 3 Type 71s, 8 Vigors, an IS-7, a 268 and a T-57 Heavy. So they're leaving one of the Vigors behind. And on the other side we see potentially 4 Type 71s, a Sheridan, an E5 and a 215B. So also only 1 fast tank. That's interesting, they both dropped one. And let's see. Vigors is again it's one of those things, I really need to drive it more. I tend to just focus on missions, so then I drive whatever I'm in the mood for that fits the mission. Like if I need to win in the med, then I tend to just take the Spaghetti or the 50T. And at the same time, if I need to win in a heavy, I tend to take the Smasher, the Annihilator or the Object 752. It's just, with all the tanks that I have, and I have literally all of them except one, it's kind of like I still drive the same tanks generally. Because those are my favorites. Let's see. And to be fair, with all these tours, getting to... there's actually like... Sorry, I'm basically interrupting myself. Fujit told me that there's a clan that is like 45% average in stats. Oh, interesting. People are dropping down. Vexen takes some hits. They're both doing the same thing, basically. And now they're being farmed as they cross over, having been spotted there. That's... oh, Ghost Recon not looking too healthy there. A lot of HP being lost. Net Force now being quite forwards. Overextending potentially. He's not alone, but this is tricky business. 16 being shot at. They did take base A, but D is being taken by 57 as well. And this might not be the gameplay that 57th was actually... oh, Ghost Recon needs to be more careful. This is probably not what they were expecting or counting on as well, because they've lost so much HP just getting where they wanted to go. Kratos goes down into the ditch, takes a hit there. Vexen is steadily farming, but still has to be careful. Kratos loses more HP, almost gone now, and they have no skill, no luck, just skill. Moving in. They do take out Kratos. They're now going after TR. And they kind of have to make this move. Net Force is in trouble. Bounces that though. And TR is almost gone. Net Force is just ignoring the tanks that he was dealing with to shoot TR. But it's 16 that gets the kill. And Net Force is pulling back a little bit. Superhero is still alive, if barely. Has to be careful with that gets taken out there. Firitina gets taken out. And we have Baba now in the middle. Being set upon and focused on. Net Force is still alive. Actually managed to survive that, but doesn't survive that. They have a 2-gun advantage. But we have a Vickers versus a Sheridan. That's not going to go well. A T-57 Heavy that is looking to take out the Sheridan as well. who is now turning around to deal with the tanks in front of him. Ronin gets taken out. Emiroglu is almost gone. And the thing is, Vexen gets taken out now. Ghost Dragon is not looking too healthy. It is 3v3, but let's not forget the 57th has 3 bases. And that is a very important thing. They want to take out the Vicus. The Vicus is running away. And they will have to rush to all the bases in order to get them. And that's going to be very difficult. Ghost Dragon doesn't know where Flame is looking. Can guess it though. He can't afford to peek out like that. They're nearly at 900 points. Base C is now being kept. Emiroglu is just moving. They need that kill desperately. And just no luck, just skill. Actually pausing to take that shot might be a very expensive choice. Because they might not be able to get it that way. He should have just rushed into the base. Because at this stage, there's a good chance that they will not be able to win. Even though Emiroglu is only a one-shot. All he has to do is survive. If he gets spotted, it's game over. 16 act. Moving into the base. I think he's going to try and take out Ghost. Question is, who will spot who faster? Emiroglu is arriving here. Go straight for it. He's looking the wrong way. He's looking the wrong way. He's looking the wrong way. Oh my god, he gets it! What a game! Oh my god, if he'd stayed in that bush, if he'd looked into the direction that the Vicus was coming, it could have been entirely different, but oh my god, what a game. BPS Gravitas actually has a buy right now. That's why we're streaming TCN. So we will be following BPS. But they have a buy. Wow. That game though, fantastic. Really well played by 57th. Big brain play right there. Such a close game as well. And now we're moving on to Dynasty Sprawl. And we see TCN now taking 4 Type 71s, a 60p, potentially another one, and a VK72 if Superhero already is up in that. And there we go. And on 57th side, we see a mouse, an IS-7, a Vicus, an E100, a Type 71, a 268, and a T57 Heavy. That is all different tanks. You don't see that very often. And let's see. 12 seconds left to go before we go into the third game of this best of 5. No repression just yet because it is 1-1. And this is going to be hella interesting. When a game goes like that, anything can still happen this matchup. Let's see. I am really curious how this match is going to end, to be honest. Not this game, but like the match. Because can you imagine with what happened? It's going to be highly interesting. Because 57 must feel chuffed right now. And they almost lost that. But in the end they won because of a good bomb shot. Emiroglu sticking with the Vicus, spawning people as they go towards the C area. Most of 57th is there. While we have the 60 GPs and the VK from TCN going into the middle. And now we have the E100 and the mouse in the middle, blocking each other as they go. Base B is being capped. And they're using that building quite nicely. They managed to cap their base. Right now there's, Kratos losing a little bit of HP. This is always basically, there's a lot of crossfire going on and that's hard to show properly here. And the mouse now moving in. Not actually going for the base. But basically overextending, trying to shoot 16. And at this stage, you can trust that anyone will know how to use Premo. The mouse is actually the first one gone, and he was the target to actually focus on in this case. Phobos moving in. Baba gets taken out. Dutch Punisher, not looking too healthy, gets taken out. But it cost him 2 guns to take out 1. And now we have Kratos. Ooh. MGCR is gone. Only 4 blue tanks left. TR. Kratos goes down. TR being ignored right now. Vexen going after Emiroglu. Gets a big hit in there. And Emiroglu probably does not want to be here anymore. TR being focused on. Flame has been taken out. Big hit into TR there. He's not gonna survive for much longer. VK is almost reloaded. I should have him. Nope, that's a tracking shot. But Phobos has reloaded. And does take him out. And with that, Emiroglu gets killed as well. And CCN has the game. So now the pressure is slowly building, because now the score is 2-1. And that means that TCN is up for potential match point. My game is being a bit laggy here. Always have to just be nice to my laptop and thank it for surviving my streaming. Also, I have to say that Dutch Punisher has a very, very lovely avatar. I'm so glad I have it on my main. It's kind of like my thing. Amanat being an Egyptian goddess and all. Not me, mind you, the name that I've chosen in this game. So now, with the score of 2-1, we're going back into Dynasty Sprawl. And TCN is taking 3 Type 71s, 2 215Bs, a VK72 and 1 60DP. And on the side of 57th, we see 2 Type 71s, a 60DP, a 268-4, an IS-4, a T57 Heavy, and potentially a 113. Emiroglu leaving the Vickers behind here. 40 seconds left to go before we go into battle. Also, like, I'm not that big a fan of Dynasty Sprawl. Don't mind it that much to play, but it's just It's not one of my favorites, let's say. Ten seconds. And here we go into the 4th game of this best of 5. Whoop, whoop. And let's see. $60p is again one of those tanks I don't drive all that often. I know it's a good tank. Like, with a lot of tanks, pretty much all the tanks are good. They may or may not fit your playstyle, But there's generally no really bad tanks in the game, and they can work wonders for everyone. It just depends on what your playstyle is. TCN focusing entirely on the AB side, and we have 57 doing exactly the same. So this might cause a very interesting shootout here. They spot each other going there. And TR is deciding that he doesn't really want to be there. This might be a trap though. They see them going down the alley. Dutch Punisher. Spotting Emiroglu. Shots being fired. Base A being capped. And Emiroglu might be looking to take base B. That is very cheeky. I'm not sure that that's a wise choice. Because that's going to cost him a lot of HP. Dutch Punisher also taking a shot there. C has been taken. B is still being resisted. Filipina had some nice bounces there though. This is basically the same thing that I do in randoms. I like going up there and just having some crossfire. Superhero losing quite a bit of HP though. Has to be a bit more careful. And basically TCN has a point advantage. They just need to avoid 57th actually managing to cap a base. And now TR might be trying to do that again. Vexton not getting the shot in. Emiroglu trying again, losing HP as he does so. And it is a bit of a trap. This is basically, it's a great thing to do because you can troll people so much when they try to cap, when you try to cap, and your team basically catches anyone that tries to decap you. Vexton losing a lot of HP there. In a bit of trouble. So right now there's a bit of a stalemate going on. But there's a lot of farming happening. MCGR basically in an excellent spot to farm Dutch Punisher there. He misses that shot though. And manages to escape unscathed. And there's quite a big advantage again for 57th here. But just not in points. So as long as TCN is careful, they should be able to have this. This basically, the farming there is not working out. They're losing a lot of HP for it. A lot of shots being fired, a lot of shots being missed. Ronin taking a bit of damage. Lots of shot happening at Baba, but not into him. Phobos. Now they have to be careful. Because they need that base to keep that base from being kept. And they do reset it, but it does look like with the HP just being whittled away everywhere, this will be 57th game. Because they can't decap him. Not in time. And now 57th will have the advantage very quickly. And they already have a 4k HP advantage. Peeking around the pillar like that was very risky. And not defensive enough for TCN here. Flame is still full HP. We're at 855 points. Superhero is side scraping. They're going to go after Flame. 16 acts. Does not get that shot in. Seems to be a bit of lag going on. But there he takes a hit. And they're trying to. It's not going to be fast enough. They need a kill right now or they have lost. And there we go. The game is for T57th and we go to a tiebreaker. And yes, Dynasty Sprawl is definitely the panda map. Like, if you look at the shape of it, it is a panda. Well played by 57th here, but I think that, like, when you have a game, it can either be won by someone or lost by the other. And in my opinion, this was lost by TCN. Because they weren't careful enough, they weren't defensive enough. There were a lot of peeking moments where 57 just made full use of them peeking. Even when they weren't capping. So let's see. For the tiebreaker, we head off to Middelburg. And we see more Type 71s being taken. I mean, they get taken every single battle. I've basically only in the first 2 days I've seen lineups without them. And that's more because people are confident enough to win in whatever they drive because of strongest versus weakest seeding. 57 taking 2 E100s, 2 Type 71s, a Vickers, a T57 Heavy, and potentially a VK72. And on TCN side we see 4 Type 71s, 2 Yos, and a VK72. That's going to be interesting to watch as well. 20 seconds left to go. Flame does definitely need to ready up. He does not have much time for that left. And especially at this stage, you don't want to put your team a gun behind. Countdown clock has begun. Flame is still not ready up. Oh my god, can you imagine the stress there? Did he ready up in time? Did he make it? Did he make it? No, he didn't. Oh my god. Oh, I feel so bad for them though. Because they've been absolutely epic. But this immediately gives TC a big advantage here. And there's no do-overs for this. Oh, I do feel sorry for them. TCN heading into town. Emiroglu in the Vickers. Going towards base C. And we have Netforce taking a side scraping position. 16 being very forwards here. Not sure if he was meant to do this or if it's a bit of a mistake. Base C is being taken. B has basically all the bases have been taken. 2 of them by 57th. But they lack a gun. And they lack about 2k HP in comparison. Dutch Punisher losing a little bit of HP. Superhero arriving. Yo losing a lot of HP there. Ronin being farmed a bit. But Baba is not looking too healthy. Is almost gone. This gun advantage is making all the difference. And that sort of stuff like always makes me... That fire as well though. That is just mean. I always feel a bit deflated when I see stuff like this. Because you know that this would have been so intense. And could have had... Basically anything could have happened. If only Flame had readied up. TR... Phobos actually ignoring TR to shoot for Tina, who is almost gone. There he goes. MCGR gets taken out as well. And now it's just Emiroglu and TR. And they're just rounding things up. And aside from this battle, the matchup was good. It was pretty even. Anything could have happened. And there he goes before we even arrive there. Aww. I feel bad for them. They honestly deserve better than that, to be honest. T57th. Well, not T57th. 57th, you did epic, so massively kudos for that. But TCN is through. They They took it home with this amazing gun advantage from right from the start. And let's see how everyone else is doing. Of course, Pink is through. No surprise there. BPS. Oh, that's we have we have Bellator Potence then, not Gravitas. I'm assuming the other BPS, but yeah. BPS through. No surprise there. No surprises here as either. Ooh. One isn't known yet. Let's see. There's not that many groups tonight, mind you. Just looking to see if any upsetting, oh my god, what just happened kind of things have happened. So far, I'm not seeing any upsets. This is, group 10 is gonna be like the group of death there. Serenity and Win and Igpa. That's awesome. Let's see who are Igpa against next. DM. That means that Win is against Serenity. Oh god, those matches. That would be amazing, not gonna lie. So let's see. This one isn't quite decided yet either by the looks of it. Appa having no issues there. This is our group. Spit Runnery. That's ours. And let's see. They are up against DCN next. Oh dear. I do kind of feel for them. EG through so far. And also here. Basically there's no real upset yet. Anything can still happen. And let's remember that is not actual double elimination tonight. So there is that as well. Let's see. I'm gonna show you some replays here. Because why not? Actually, I have like a really epic game. But it is like legit 7 minutes long. So I'm gonna see if we have time for that later on. But first, we're going to watch Amin play in the Charioteer. Also, for the record, you are absolutely free to speak whatever language you want in the chat as long as you're polite and civil. Just know that unless it is English, I will not be able to understand what you're saying, so I will not be able to respond to you. So if you want me to respond, if you want to ask questions or something like that, then you will have to basically ask it in English. And there we go. Figures, one of those little tanks, like I said, that I don't play enough. Kinda looks fun with that camo though. Oh, just not peeking out enough. Of course, sorry, I'm saying Figures, it's a Charioteer of course. I'm being an absolute noob, to be honest. There's of course also the fact that I'm really tired. And I'm hyped, but I'm also tired. E4 there. Super Persian can be so troll. Let's see, he's now looking the other way. He does want to shoot them. Nice. And he's now currently ignoring Charioteer, which is generally a thing that I cannot really advise. That missed by a mile though. And every time that he... Where did that go? Probably underneath the tank. There we go. Oof, bit of a derp there. Always have to be careful not to show your turret too much here. Unless you're ready to shoot. Yeah, that wasn't likely to go over there, to be honest. AMX going around. Nice, that was very much needed. Oh, he did eat one there. Goose Tank not being too polite there. Know enough Russian to know what that said. Let's see. They're just not peeking out far enough here. He's looking with... That is 10 damage. I mean, it's still 10 damage, but it is 10 damage. Nice. Casual farming like. Neither of them paying attention. It's almost like this is newbie matchmaking, not gonna lie. High damage first. No, it's just him, so you get the kill for sure. And there we go. 3.8k farming in the charioteer. Lovely little game. A bit cheeky. Thing is, like, RNG is not always with you when you have a tank that is hashing people, or cheating people, or even. You always have to take into account that your shots will miss or bounce because the shell velocity is generally lower. But this was a lovely game. Let's see, when is the next room? I think it was 12 that we had, wasn't it? Yes, it is. 49. Okay, I am going to show you that epic long replay. I mean, we'll know it. It's not an ace game. I will tell you that beforehand. But I got basically this. It was such a nail biter. So basically, for one of my Battle Pass missions, I need to play French light tanks. So that's how I came here in the AMX Defender, which is honestly is quite a cute tank. And I also needed to win an encounter, which is why this is not Supremacy, because if it's up to me, then I only play Supremacy. And I was like, I wanted targets. I was hoping that they would cross over there so that I could actually just like shoot them through the train tracks. And then I was like, I need to be careful because I don't want to get shot, but he seemed to be alone. So the whole start of it is pretty slow. I know why this is not an ace. Pantera is being eaten alive slowly but surely. And now we have him in my way. And I wanted to get that shot, but I don't actually get a shot in there. And we have the Caliban in the middle, so I definitely do not want to get shot by him. And I know that I can see him, but I'm not entirely certain that he can't see me. So now I fired 2 shells. He's in the position that I can't shoot him. So at some point you need to decide, am I going to take the chance to reload? Well, with that shot having missed, I do decide to reload my clip because that was utterly useless. The type heading around, and I thought they were going to be effective against the Caliban, but not so much. So I decided to go after the Borsig, shoot the building. Now the Caliban is still looking very healthy there. And at this point I'm just like, let me just get some damage in, please, K, thanks. So I can't even shoot him. So then the KPZ is there. I missed that shot by a mile, because I'm pro. And the KPZ is looking at me. He actually, the T25-2 misses me, which is helpful. Because then I reload and I can actually get some shots in. And I decide to risk it for a biscuit and cross over. Because Def D has the better gun, so I'm hoping that he will be able to get those shots in. And now it's just us versus 3. And I shoot him, and I shoot him again, and I low roll. Or at least I don't do enough damage. I've only done 1k damage so far, which has been utterly useless. But now it's 2v2. And I'm kind of, like, I'm relocating because I want to get a spotting position where they can't necessarily see me straight away. So then I just go up here. Do a nice little sliding there. Now we have the J Panther 2. And I do track him, which is helpful. But I don't get that last shot in. And then I immediately pull back because I'm well aware of the derp gun of the Caliban. And how he could potentially just one-shot me. And he is like very, very healthy here. So at this stage I'm a little bit hesitant as to what to do. But then the J Panther actually shoots and kills Amin. And I decide to go in. Seeing if I can get some shots in. J Panther misses me in the meantime. I managed to hit that shot miraculously. I lose a little bit of HP there. And then another bit. And I get really lucky with that. Just surviving this way so far. And then he misses. And I shoot that. And he goes behind the rock. So I decide to just reload my clip. In the hope that I will have enough time to do so. And then still kill him. But the Caliban is arriving. So I have to be careful there. And I know that I have more chance with the J Panther. Who misses me again. Than I do with the Caliban. So I do get that shot in. And then I'm like, yeah, let's not be here. Let's reload my clip again. Because I can potentially clip him. But I am a one-shot for him. So I have to be very careful here. So in this case, I go around again. Back to my little camping spot. Because I'm hoping that he will go drive into my shots. And that I can get some shots into him as such. And maybe even win this game. So this is a bit of a boring part. Because I was actually hoping that he would go to the base here. And that I would be able to decap and kill him there. But he doesn't actually. And he doesn't drive into my sights. And at the end of the battle I realized what he had been doing. And where he had been driving. But at this stage I was still utterly clueless of that. And at the same time I knew that I didn't have much time to just sit idly here. And I was hoping so much that he would drive into my view range somewhere. So this is basically just hoping and standing still and using the bush. And then knowing that I need to go. Because we only have 1 minute left. And if I want to have any chance... See, I'd rather lose than have a draw. So in this case, I'm just going to try and search for him. While trying to be very careful with where I'm going. And aiming where I believe the Caliban might be. And the clock is just going down, down, down. And I still don't know where he's at right now. But I reckon he didn't come through here. In the end, I do know that he did actually come through here. So in this case, I'm just basically driving around trying to find him. And then I do. And he's been flanking around. So I get this very important shot that doesn't pen. And then that one does. And then that one does. And he misses. And now I've got like split second. And with 1 second left on the clock, I actually managed to kill him. It was ridiculous. Utterly ridiculous. But I was shaking so hard here. And it was just basic. I know why it was an ace, because I knew that the first half of the battle or something. But I was so hoping for that little golden M for that epic ending. But yeah, that was an amazing battle, not gonna lie. I am still very proud of that. Room just came up. But yeah, this was my amazing battle last night that I'm actually quite proud of. Even though it was like 7 minutes long, non-ace and all of that. So now we just need to wait again until the room is below 3 minutes. Because then I can actually go into the room and have a look at the teams. So basically, last couple of weeks, I've been really busy preparing to move. And last weekend, I basically overdid it way much, so my body is utterly punishing me for that. I'm in a lot more pain than I normally am. It's not quite fun. But tomorrow the new flooring is coming in, which is going to be lovely. And then in just over 2 weeks from now, I'll be moving. Also, just to reiterate, there are no rewards for watching the stream. It's still a qualifier. So all the reward that you get is basically just tour games. So let's see. And tomorrow there should be update day. We're going to get new tanks. I'm not a fan of Wargaming or releasing tier 10 tanks mid-tournament season, but there it is. But we're going to have to miss this lovely garage. I always like the Halloween garages, but this one has just been phenomenal, not gonna lie. Also, I have like 40 replays that I still need to record, so there is that. So with 2 minutes 45 seconds left to go, TCN is completely there. BPS not so much. But they still got time. And we see TCN now taking 4 Type 71s, a TVP, well 2 of them even, and an E5 potentially. And there we go. BPS arriving in style. Not sure what that is. DN Pinjosh? I don't know. Two minutes left to go. Both teams have a full team. Ute hopping back and forth a little bit there. And TCN definitely has a very tough job ahead of them. And to be fair, if I'm completely honest, I do not think that they will make it. And the reason that I think that is because BPS is actually like listed first in well, basically first and fourth, I believe, in the current leaderboard. One minute 13 seconds left to go. BPS now ready with 4 Type 71s, 2 Kranwagens and an IS-7 versus 4 Type 71s, 2 TVPs and an E5. For Normandy, let's see what that's going to bring. If they're going to spot or if they're going to rush. Could be anything, to be fair. Dun 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 dun. TVP is one of the things that I do actually take out to drive every now and again. Because I really like the EU mats, to be honest. Most tiers as well. Especially the auto reloaders, but the TVP is also just very lovely. And still very strong compared to other tanks. Just with the way that it can dish out damage these days. 10 seconds left to go. Countdown clock has begun. And we are ready to go into the first game of this best of 5. And let's see. Here we go. Oh, we actually have a Sheridan on BPS's side. But he actually spawned all the way over here somewhere. Where is he? That is weird. My tank looked to be looking the wrong direction. I have no idea how this works. Look at where my camera thingy is. It's like it reversed. Okay, that was weird. So we have BPS heading towards the middle on the BC area. General going for a quick spotty spot. Takes a hit for it though. Well anticipated by 16 there. Dian Panjosh moving forward. In a bit of a tricky position here. But of course IS-7 has quite some troll armor. Ghost Dragon. Shooting but not penning. And we have Superhero holding at the back. Vexen in the corner, of course, in TVP. B and A both being kept. B more as troll than anything else. And Vexen decided that he doesn't really want to be there anymore. Can't say I blame him. Oof, no, he does not remain unscathed, but he manages to escape there. Losing a lot more HP as he crosses over. But now he's more into safety. Base Dino being also kept. Superhero being rushed. And there is a little chance for Superhero here. Taste. Oof. Big hits happening. They keep tracking him as well. Superhero gets taken out there. Punisher not looking too healthy either. So just looking around here. Dian Panjosh. Oof. Holding nicely. Ghosty being shot a lot. But Vexen is about to go down to Ute. There he goes. And now we have Net Force being blocked by Ute. Does not really want to be there anymore. Loses quite a bit of HP, is about to go down. Does still get a shot in though, and actually bounces that. Well done. Of course, Type 71 is a lovely tank. Bounces that as well. Ronin is gone. Ghost, he actually gets taken out. But now we have Ghost Dragon almost gone. There he goes. And last but not least is 16. And there he goes. And the first game is for BPS. And to be fair, like I said, as well as TCN played previous matchup, this is BPS and they don't have that much of a chance against them, to be fair. But I think that realistically they know that as well. But they're still giving it a go, and I think that that's always the best thing to do. Because we've actually been talking about that, like among our streamers, how we actually massively respect teams that even though they know that statistically they stand little chance, they do give it their all and they try their best. And basically, like, I'm not talking about TCN here, but we yesterday I had like this, I think, just under 50% average stats group, and they were up against APA, and it was great to see how they were actually like trying despite having no chance whatsoever, but they gave it their all, And I mean, I gotta respect that. So, regardless of what your stats are, how pro your team is and everything, always give it your all. And then, to be fair, if you're against a team like BPS or APA or EG or Win or whatever, there is no shame in losing against those, because they are the pros. And let's see, countdown clock has begun. And we have BPS ready with 4 Type 71s, a Sheridan, a 215B and a Kranwagen. Versus... Loading screen would help with calling out the lineup. There we go. 2 TVPs, a 60B and 4 Type 71s. 8 Type 71s all around. It is still very much the meta tank. Also have to call attention to this. This is the Octopus X camo. Which means that within a certain period of time, Ute aced the 215B 4 times to get it. Let's see, General again. Going for the middle. Not quite the same spot that he did the last time though. He's a bit more careful. Parlock Wins actually got spotted there along with Net Force. And we have Dien Panjosh. Basically with sort of mirror movement that we saw last time. And TCN seems to be very forwards here. I'm not sure if they're meaning to wolf back. Shots are being fired. A and B have both been capped. 16 being very forwards here. Takes a hit. Takes another hit. And now we have the TVPs joining in. They're going after DF Banjosh. They really need to make sure all the shots that go in. Ronin has lost a lot of HP. He's about to go down. But still survives. Net Force has been taken out. And Ronin escaped so far. And look at that. They've taken out 2 so far. And now we have Dutch Punisher gets taken out. BPS is regrouping. Vexen arriving, gets shot, gets tracked. Ooh, not tracked. But he is juicy, and that is always a thing. I'm not sure. Ooh, he actually gets stuck against the corpse there. Eats another shot. Shoots at Ghosty. Gets taken out there. Ronin's still alive. No, never mind. Ghosty might not make it. And we have Foxy actually trying to block the shot, but Ghosty still goes down by Ghost Recon, who immediately gets taken out after. It is 4 versus 2. And TCN is not going to win this with only Polak left now. But this is exactly what I mean. This is a high. You should be proud of this. Look at the amount of tanks that you managed to take out just by being and playing differently. Well done. And let's see. This is pretty well thought of by TCN. PPS just responded beautifully. So now the score is 2-0, which means that it is potential match point for BPS here. As we go to Black Goldfield for the 3rd game of this best of 5. And TCN, Ronin now taking a Sheridan. General on BPS's side also taking a Sheridan. And I do expect some Type 71s. As you can see, BPS is taking potentially 5 of them. And Ute is taking the 215B. And on TCN's side, we see potentially 5 Type 71s. a Sheridan and a 60p if they're ready up in the lineup that they've got chosen right now. Let's see. 38 seconds left to go. Net 4 still needs to ready up, but they've got time. Dun 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 dun. There we go. Everyone is ready. Near exact lineup. The only difference is a 215B and a 60TP. And let's see if TCN can pull some magic out of their hats. Countdown clock has begun. And here we go. Black Goldfield. One of the maps I actually quite like to play on it. It's not my favorite map, but it's nice. Lots of positions that I prefer to work with, work from, so to speak. And let's see. To be fair, the Octopus X camo is just such a lovely camo. General going towards the middle. And we have TCN heading a bit towards A, a bit towards B. 16. Oof. Oof! General taking a lot of hits there. Foxy moving into base B. Zenith there as well with a gorgeous camo on his type. And they are capping together. They do manage that together. They double tap together as well. Shots are being fired. B and C are both in the possession of BPS. And that will make it all the more tough for TCN to do anything here, because they are basically working from a disadvantage here. Faxon gets farmed. Has a grand total of 28 HP left right now. Does still get a shot in, but there he goes with the flying turret. And we have Ghost Recon now being focused on. With the 60p behind him. Getting pushed forwards. Ghosty turning around to take him out. Ghosty took out Ghost Recon. GG. Zerd needing help. Dutch Punisher immediately goes down as he does that. He is actually going to go down. There he goes with another flying turret. And now we have Polak moving in. Sorry, Foxy. Polak is still in the base. Gets whittled down. And we have Ute coming up behind. Oof. Oh, poor Ronin. That is just mean. Now we have Jenna moving in to take the kill shot for 1 HP. And 16 is the last one left alive. And BPS will have this matchup. Corpse getting in the way. Foxy rammed himself to death. Wanted to hug him so badly. Brutal but beautiful little game there. And that's the matchup up and over. Let's see when the next one is. And against whom? Against Zenith. Ooh, that's the finals. That's the last stage of tonight. So that basically means that Zenith won their matches as well. And that's in 35 minutes. So we've got plenty of time there. And let's see, what have I got for you? I've been curious about this, so I'm going to show you that. Let's see. Leo PTA. Tricky and cheeky tank at the same time. Let's see. Also just having a quick look at the chat. Also guys, seriously, there's no rewards for watching this stream. Just tour battles. Let's see. Oof. A little bit too impatient there. And then you suddenly have to be more careful because as a PTA you are very, very juicy. And there will be rewards for the round robins, I believe, but not for the qualifiers. Darksteed not too happy. They are slowly but surely taking tanks out here. This is the moment where I'm just basically, he is looking with Premo. This is why I say calibrated always. A lot of people clustered together there. That shot did not go in. What is up with people talking about 20 to 30%? No idea what's up with that. Oh, it's about how much they understand, yeah. That would be because I'm talking English, and that is not your main language. Unfortunately, I cannot speak Cyrillic, and I say Cyrillic because I know that it's not just Russia that talks Russian. Ukrainian is still Cyrillic. And that's sort of the stuff that I'm just not... I have no experience with that. I know a few words, most of them naughty. Nice, a little bit of farming. You always have to be careful to ram a heavy tank in your Leo. Because Leos are so juicy. My 7 is almost gone. Does get that shot in, which is very important. And there he goes. 2 people left. Waffle getting another nice shot in there. But the Super Conqueror does kill him. Lovely little kill shot there. No idea what that means. Where's he gone? Oh, there he is. I hope he will get the kill, because that will help with the XP and all. There we go, beautiful. Oof, nickels. You don't see that medal that often. Basically, some just, how did she understand about the rewards? Because when I do have the time, I try and Google Translate some of the text, and even though that will not tell me exactly what you said, it does give me a bit of an idea of what you said. So in the hope that if you have concerns, then I can actually answer it. But yeah, unfortunately, I still have no idea what you're saying otherwise, unless I actually translate. So there is that. Let's see. I'm going to show you this one as well because I'm interested to see what it is. Dun 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 dun. FV402, not a tank that I barely touch, but then this is one of the tanks that I actually do not like. And I know it's not a bad tank. It and I just don't get along. It doesn't fit my playstyle. So let's see. And I know it can be utterly amazing, mind you. It's not my cup of tea. Bad chat just not peeking out far enough. E4 definitely doing so though. The FE is quite a juicy tank. That's probably another reason why it and I don't get along that well. Because we can get shot in the face so easily. Oof, nice little bounce there. Batchat is there. Trying to get away now. No, not even. Nice little bounce. IS-7 getting a shot in as well. And another bounce. Nice. See, this is what I mean. When it works, it really, really works. Oh, that missed though. Nice amount of assisted damage so far. E75. Looking to meet up. And AMP actually would like some help with that. The Batchat is not having any luck with his shots. Poor thing. And see, when it works, it just works beautifully. Nice. And he really, really wants... Lovely. We know the Batchat is out there somewhere. There we go. We just don't know where he's gone. Casual 4k damage so far. Going up steadily and quickly. Oof. 2.4k assisted damage as well. I'm not entirely certain how to take that, Ridley. Ridley just said, you broadcast so free of charge and emotionally. I think you mean like free of emotion? Thing is, I'm fairly chilled out. I do see this just a game. I try to be true to myself, to be honest. Because the way that I see it is that if I get excited on stream, I'm genuinely excited. I don't want to pretend to be hyper if I'm not. I don't want to pretend to be like, oh my god, this is so epic, when I don't feel it. So yeah, I do realize that I'm quite chilled out when I when I commentate, but I hope that's not off-putting to you. And let's see. That's sort of like my catchphrase. Whenever I'm not certain what to say, then I go for that. Oh, let's go for this. To be fair, if you have a tank that has HE and hash, I literally never take any HE with me. Because I don't mind spending credits on Primo, and that includes hash. But if basically the only difference is the cost, but I will have a lot more pen if I use hash, then I don't see the point in taking any normal HE with me. But yeah, overall I do know that basically Wargaming doesn't always like my commentating because they think I'm too chilled out. At the same time, I'm like, not a lot impresses me. And oh, that sounds actually so wrong. A lot impresses me. I do not pretend to be anywhere near the skill level of these guys. I cannot play nearly as well. The only thing that I mean is that if I see a move that genuinely impresses me, you will hear it. You hear me being hyped. Same as like with the map on the match on Canal, where 57th got all the win because we had the Type 71 that was facing the other direction, and the Vickers could actually get him because he was showing his bum. That was amazing. See, that those are the kind of things that genuinely will hype me. And to be fair, it's also easier for me to get hyped if I'm like properly rested. Right now, I'm running on empty, as they say. I have no energy. I'm basically physically not doing well, let's say. Yoda going for a shot at the clan there. Has to be quite careful not to get sniped from behind, but they all seem to be in the city area now. They actually have 2 Death Stars, oof. Oh! Aw, that poor Kronwagen. See, this is a good example of what I mean. If I'm generally excited or generally think something is funny, you hear it. Let's see. E100 now in trouble. Does still have a friend though. We have a Death Star that is always an issue. He just fired though. But there's another one back there. This is like, I don't want to be here. Never mind. And of course, when you realize that the IS-7 can so easily be ammo-wrecked. That was beautiful. E100 does die for it. That bounce. Oh my god, he hit the corpse. Beautiful. I'm from the Netherlands. So I'm actually Dutch. So English isn't my first language either. That was a beautiful game, not gonna lie. Brutal, but beautiful. Let's see, I'm always like something when something is grabbed by the word filter. Yeah. Now try again without the profanity. But yeah, I do think that the whatchamacallit, There will be rewards for the round robin streams. I believe that they will be on the portal. Let's see, when did I say it was again? Can I still show another replay, or was that it? I do think we had more. 39, yeah, we definitely have more. We've got like 20 minutes. Let's see, what else have I got for you? Oh, let's watch this. Actually, no, I found another one. I want to watch this one. This is a replay that was given to me by one of the pro players. In jokes. Yeah, I'm not sure if that's a fake jokes or if that's affiliated. VK72 is one of those tanks that I know, again, it's an epic tank. I don't like it mainly because it's a rear mounted turret tank. And just that doesn't suit me. Oh, come on, leave politics out of it. Thank you very much. Stuff like this, like, honestly. There's my mouse. I get that it's all very current in the world, and I don't deny that. But this is a stream about a game. A tour game in a tank game, basically. But it's still just a game. So please, just focus on that. Oof. Ooh, that was a good one. Ah, okay, Ridley. Also, so basically, there's like always a lag between what I say and what you say in the chat, because there's a 3-minute delay. So when you say something, I see it 3 minutes later, and then I respond, and you hear that 3 minutes later. Let's see. Nice. There goes the 50 TP. They do have to be careful. 268 is now moving. Oof. Ooh, that fire is not gonna help either. And they have a camper there as well. Nice. Use the Ambona 3 corpse. Krill just moving in past there. Sorry. That Krill got absolutely yeeted for that. I can show you my stats, but this is my press account, so showing them on this account would be utterly useless. But I'll show you my stats after this match. Like, we'll go to my actual profile of my main account. Nice. There's a corpse there. Yeah, that's what he was not afraid of, is not the right word. But he has to be careful there. Base B now also being taken. They need to take out that VK. Nice, that was very much needed. 3v3. And they have 2 bases. That's not a good thing though. Nice. They do need to... Ooh, that's a juicy butt. That's a very juicy butt. I approve. Type 61 is gone. That's also very much needed. And now they don't have that much time. But they should be able to take him out before they get to 1k points at least. Ah, Gabor, I fully agree. I really wish we had more maps. And then I mean like the large ones. Like Molendijk is pretty large. Oof. And of course Canal and Normandy. Maps like that. I want large maps. Big fan of those. And he's got the HP. He can take it. And he's now keeping him from getting points. So there's just no way. Especially with like the Taurus sneaking up behind him. But he might just reload before then. And there we go. Beautiful. Look at that. 8.3k damage. That is just nuts. Beautiful. And he makes it look so casual though. That's the main thing. He makes it look like, yeah, of course we'll just do 8.3k damage. Look at the difference though. That's ridiculous. Fantastic. Let's see. You wanted to see my stats. This is my actual account. I'm currently on my press account. But these are my stats. I play whatever tier I'm in the mood for. And I don't like encounters. So usually when I got encounter missions, I go to tier 3. But yeah. These are my stats. These are the nations that I play the most in. I've had my account since... It doesn't actually show here. But since July 2014. So just a month after the... Oh, there it is. July 14, 2014. So just about a month after the game got first launched. And I hate ratings. The only reason that I'm playing it is for Fearless Parts. So there's that as well. So yeah, that's my stats. The map stuff does take a lot of time. And at the same time, it is good for wargaming to test it out properly. Let's see. We got time for one quickish game. Let's see. I don't know if this is a quickish game, but we'll see. Basically, the way I approach the game is that it is a game. If it makes you rage, if it makes you angry, you're not doing it right. Oh god. GG. Why? Why? This... Nothing to do with the game, okay? But this is basically what I mean. Like, if it makes you angry, you're doing it wrong. If the potatoes utterly annoy you, you're doing it wrong. In my case, of course, I can actually just like be upset at potatoes as well. Because they can still ruin my game. But if it gets to the point that it makes me so angry that I start raging or anything like that, I take a break, because it's not supposed to be like that. He's actually getting shot at. He's a bit like... He's pushing the IS-4, which is generally not a good thing. He does take a hit for that. They kind of have to... There you go. So of course he got shot at again. They're steadily farming though. And the IS-4 is holding quite nicely, not gonna lie. So right now he's just capping a base, which is generally a good idea, by the way. Because basically you don't want the enemy team to get like a big advantage in points. That's common sense. The thing is though, which is funny, is that where I love supremacy and would rather not play anything else, Amin actually hates supremacy. 4v5, well 5v4. And let's see, that bounce. And he does still get it. Casual 3k damage so far. Then good luck, Sonex. Venue is actually in Jokes. Jokes is currently either, I think they're place 9 right now. So they might make it into the top 8. And I'm really hoping that they will. Because they're great. The thing is though, like there's so many clans out there and it seems I'm like, I wish they would be top 8. And I legit mean that for everyone that I say that about, even though there's like a good chance that they might not make it, or there's just too many teams, because there's a lot of good teams this season. And I love it. And I want them all to succeed. Yeah, 45k games is since 2014 though. So that is not that bad. I would be very worried if I had that in like a year, maybe 2. Because that would be like way too much game. The reason that I always mention the date that I made my account, by the way, is very simple. I've actually been called a reroll before. Which is stupid because the game launched in June 2014 and my account is just a month younger than that. No. Happy to meet you on Greens though, Kabul. Sonic just said, I wouldn't mind to fight against it. Yeah, but you're pro. I don't pretend to be pro. So I know that. Basically, in a team game, yes, I might win. 1v1, to be fair, I never do that because it's useless and it doesn't actually prove anything because it's a team game. But still. To be fair, Zonex, you are definitely bragging right now. I can say it's equally hard to get into GNA because we're invite only and we rarely let anyone in and it's not based on stats. So there's that. But yeah, you're definitely bragging here. 5.5k damage. Lovely little game here. And let's see. Room invite should be up in not too long, so just have a look. Let's just have a look at the groups. Pink holding there. Other BPS doing nicely. MFG and OGT doing well. Phoenix there. Pog. Oh, Pog has what, 2 teams then I think, maybe. Versus Wagme. Haggy versus Vil. Not seeing any upsets here. Joke's doing well. Raid there. Legion versus Quick. Oh, win lost. And now we have Ikpa versus Serenity. That's gonna be an interesting as well. ASN versus APA. Zenith versus BPS is our next one. EG versus Pog. They definitely need to win that to have any chance, and then other people need to lose for them to have any chance. TTT versus U3 BPA, also lovely clan that. And that is it. No real upsets just yet. Anything can still happen. Ooh. To be fair, I feel this like in a pit of my stomach. I want to know the result. I want to know who the top 8 is. as in definite there. And there's the room invite. BPS already coming in. So I'm just joining the room, readying up and leaving again to wait until it drops below 3 minutes. The only reason that I do that is just because I don't want to miss out. If for whatever reason my game crashes or anything, then I'm at least readied up and should be sent into the game. So next, it honestly looks like the only thing you want to do is brag. But yeah, 3 minutes and 54 seconds left before we go into the finals of today. And then we have to wait until the leaderboard has updated on the website. Three minutes, 35 seconds. Which means that we've got like half a minute left to go before I can go into the room. The thing is though, with everything that's going on, there's so many clans that I feel that are just so lovely. Oh my god. Peter just shared that he's actually been... He was talking so much that he actually missed the match. Oh my god. Poor Peter. Let's see. That's the one that I wanted. Just opening the leaderboard on my phone as well. Because it's easier to check there if it's updated or not. Which it won't be yet because the matches are still gonna go. But yeah. I'm not sure how fast things will get updated. So I got an Excel sheet. And I will show you that as well. Looks like this. Ta-da! This is the current standing. Like before today. But yeah, I'm not obviously taking that away again. We'll look at that later. And I will fill in the scores and everything. And then we'll see if we already have a definite top 8. Or if stuff is going to be dependent on what's going to happen with the combat rating. Because there's like combat power, combat rating, I think it was. They look at all the games played and all the games won and lost and stuff like that. Nah, Mutsu. To be fair, if Mutsu was to actually play on EU server, I would adopt him and basically superglued him. Just to be clear, he's just trolling you. GNA isn't like that, and if Mutsu was actually on EU and playing actively there, I would definitely have him in the clan. But yeah, 1 minute left to go before we go into the first game of this best of 7. Zenith now ready with 5 Type 71s, a Kranwagen and a 60TP. And on the other side we see 2 113s, 4 Type 71s and an LT4 port bay. This is always the thing that I find interesting. Like the 113s, I know that it's a good tank. And the DPN is just absolutely lovely. At the same time, they seem so juicy though. Well done, Ronin. Ronin just told me that I got a TCN. There we go. I'll find it eventually. came third place, so that's actually a very good job. So congratulations, hun. You should be proud. And let's see. Zenith versus BPS. BPS focusing on the base C side. With General there. And we have Zenith doing the same thing. He's going not quite for the corner, but just to spot everyone. General was using the bush. First shots are being fired. 2 Type 71s heading towards the corner. And we have Portuguese mouth. Oof, General in trouble. And now we have, this is an interesting move. Look at this, they're arriving at the back. Their pincering, renamed, is being absolutely murdered here. Gets taken out quite quickly. BPS being very aggressive here. And now they're turning around to deal with Portuguese mouse. Look at, oof. GNP and DNP Josh gets taken out. Portuguese bounces that. Zerd in the 113 being focused on. Portuguese mouth goes down. Ghosty gets taken out. Both teams have lost 2 guns so far. But She Used You is not looking too healthy. Zerd is being focused on here. Does still manage to get a troll bounce there though. There goes She Used You. Zerd still alive. Not anymore though. 4v4. HP wise is not that far to be honest. Yidibix has been taking out. The game is rigged. What name? Basically being focused on right now. And Santiago takes him out. General is still alive. Hari is going after him. Wanting to take him out. He does probably manage that. He does. And now it is 3 versus 2. Foxy left alone. Whereas Valerie is facing off against Taste and Santiago. Big hits happening. Santiago being focused on now. Foxy arriving. They need to take out Valerie. And they do so before he reloads. And that's exactly what they needed. And there goes Hari. And the first game is for BPS. I am from the Netherlands. And thank you, Marina. That's really nice of you. And let's see. Lovely little carry there. Very aggressive, risky gameplay by BPS. But they did bring it home in the end. And now for this second game on Port Bay, we see BPS now taking 2 IS-7s rather than the 113s. 2 60Ps, 2 Type 71s and an LT. Versus 5 Type 71s, a Kranwagen and a 215B. Kind of expecting similar movements, but we'll see. I could be very, very wrong. Let's see, 42 seconds left to go. I will always show, like, if this is the composition of the team that you mean, I will always show that, but I will only show that, like, when the first 3 minutes are the first 2 minutes are up of the room being up. Originally, I mean. That is because I don't want people to see each other's lineups, because people tend to ready up quite quickly. And then basically teams would be able to see each other's lineups, so I'm not a fan of that. Okay, renamed is apparently Bay. I will try to remember that. But to be fair, his game name is currently renamed user with a whole bunch of numbers, so there is that as well, I suppose. So let's see. General, going more towards the middle. Probably to see if anyone is going to cross over there. I'm not sure what it's going to do. Very cheeky spot there. Going to a little bush. He does actually spot them there, though. Well done. What a spot. First shot has been fired into Bay. And now we have Taste. Hari. Losing HP. Zerd is in the corner. Andy and Panjosh. Oof, Portuguese mouth losing so much HP so quickly. Brutal. The Panjosh wanted to get a shot in as well. He does. And there goes Portuguese mouth. Taste not looking too healthy though. Drops down to survive a little bit longer. Might still get taken out, but not before she used to. There he goes. Takes his hat off to Zenith here. Very aggressive games these are. And now we have the game is rigged, being set on fire, being absolutely murdered here. Foxy has been taken out though. Yidibix arriving at the back here. Wanting to take out Santiago. But the game is rigged goes first. There goes Yidibix. Santiago is still alive. Dien Penjosh. Oof. Valerie not looking too healthy. Need is Hari. Valerie gets taken out. Bay gets murdered. Almost gone. They have similar HP right now, but Hari is basically face-hucking Dien Panjosh. And Bay gets yeeted by Ghosty, and we go back to the face-hugging match over here. Bounces happen. And the Panjosh is like, okay, you can have him, guys. And it is Ghosty that takes the kill. And the second game is for BPS. Pretty brutal game. Again, very aggressive gameplay. It's like BPS is not in for tactical gameplay. Well, of course, it's all tactical, but you know what I mean. Like the slowly build up kind of tactical gameplay. We're not seeing any of that. It's like, yeah, let's just go in. Let's shoot that guy. Oh, he's dead. Let's go on. The raccoon thing is from the raiding battle challenge thingy. Basically, the two top players in there sort of have like their own avatars. And in EU, that is a bear and a raccoon. Let's see. Zenith is that he's in the voice and they're pretty loud with Zenith. Which is understandable, to be honest. And have to say, like, Zenith, I know they're a good team. They're good players and they're a good team as well. The thing is, though, you're against BPS. Like, you're behind, and to be fair, you're likely to lose. But as I tried to say before, there's no shame in that. It's BPS. Let's see. Potential match point for... Oh no, actually no, it's best of 7. No match point just yet. We are off to Middelburg, where we see a 215B, 2 Yos, a Sheridan, and 3 Type 71s, and a 215B, 3 IS4s, and 3 Type 71s. That's an interesting choice, though. We've seen a few battles now where the IS4 made a reappearance, and it worked out really beautifully. That being said, though, and I can't basically express this enough, this is... It's not the top 8 yet. And that means that basically anything can still happen, and you can't expect to be seeing all the proper tactics right now. Valerie and Bay holding in the hills. And we have Dien Josh and Santiago taking base A, just to give that little bit of pressure. Bay holding. Santiago heading back into the hills. Whereas Dien Josh is going back to the corner to guard. Shots are being fired. No damage is being done just yet, though. And now I have Yidibix going to try and cap base C. And they might be able to get away with it too. Because it doesn't look like they're in any way interested in actually capping that. In actually decapping that. Santiago capping. Hari decaps him. And now if the game is rigged, dropping down. But Santiago does not know that yet. And he's like hightailing it out of there. And we have the game is rigged. Now going for the B cap. Whereas we have a sort of stalemate going on in the hills. With not much happening. PPS holding. Santiago, oh, in trouble now. Having lost a lot of HP there. And he's trying to get away. He does get hit again. More shots are being fired, but he survives by the skin of his teeth. Now we have Foxy moving in. Does get spotted. And he's going for base C. Wanted to get that advantage back. Taste in a quite forward position. The rest of BPS arriving in the hills. They have an advantage here, as long as they use it. They're whittling it down. They've taken the base. But they have to be careful, because now you can see the game is rigged and Hari heading towards base A. And if they get that, that's an advantage that they can't let them have. They need those bases. They need the points. And now we have base A about to be capped. There we go. Zerd purposefully taking a hit. They have the gun advantage here. But he will be close this. They're going for the kills. Portuguese mouth gets taken out. Bay gets focused on next. And just look at the systematic focus fire here. They split into 2 groups. Zerd almost gone. But not before Bay is gone. And Zerd is still alive so far. Yidibix and Dien Josh got taken out. Base A is being kept again, but we're 980 points. The game is definitely for BPS. But it looked very slow going though. And here we go. They've got it. 3 one-shots on their team as well. To be fair though, Roni just said, ironic that on EU, both highest ranking streamers are not necessarily Russian though, but like Cyrillic speaking. Thing is though, and this is a big thing, we do not have a lot of full-time YouTubers on EU server. None of us generally like do this as more than a hobby. So yeah, that's something to keep in mind. For the second game on Middleburg, now we see that BPS is taking 2 IS4s, 2 Type 71s, a Sheridan, and 2 VK72s. This is what I mean. IS4 is making a comeback, but now BPS is actually up for potential match point. The thing is that with raiding stuff, I don't like playing it. I like playing my missions, so I tend to just focus on that rather than basically... Oh, there's the real off charge, I believe. Let's see. But yeah, I don't like raiding, so I mainly play it for just the paths, or to just basically get rewards to hand out for the whole event thing. But more than that, raiding is such a toxic cesspit, so I don't like it. The Zenith ready with 5 Type 71s and 2 215Bs. And let's see. Dun 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 dun. Into Middleburg we go again. I'm still curious what they actually based this map on, because the Middleburg that I know, which is in the Netherlands, does not actually see the sea. It's not that far from the sea, but it doesn't see it. It's actually in our province called Zeeland, which, fun fact, is what New Zealand is named after. And we have BPS heading into town. Only leaving Santiago there to do some spotting. Oof! Big hits there into the game is rigged. The Empanjage capping the base. Base A also being capped. Foxy losing quite a bit of HP there. Don't think he's going to be able to reset the base, but he might be able to. No, not in time. The VKs are holding, base C is being capped. And we have Bay heading over there. So now basically BPS has stacked their tanks in the city. So has Zenith. Yidabix losing a little bit of HP there. Managing to not get hit by Taste. Hari loses some HP as he crosses over. And now we have Santiago heading back into the hills. Because now Bay is trying to cap base C. And he takes a big hit for that. But so does Santiago, about equally as big. And base C is being capped again. He's basically having a holding game here. C has been capped. A has been capped. Portuguese mouth takes a bit of a hit there. HP wise, there's not much difference between them. But basically the whole thing. I wish I could like show you several things at once. It just doesn't work like that though. Zert moving in slowly but surely. But they know that there's people behind there. Oof, big hit into She Used You there. Yen Panjosh. Oof. She Used You is almost gone. The Empanjage losing HP there. Taste as well. She Used You gets taken out first. HP is just dropping hard now. As people are pushing in. Base C is being taken again. He does still get shot in from there. Hari is taken out. The game is rigged, gets taken out. Base A is being kept. Ghosty is still alive. The Empenjage and Portuguese Mouth both go down. Ghosty is holding. There goes Bay. And it's Valerie. Now being set upon. Taking some giant hits here. And Yidibix is arriving. But not before the timer hits 1k points. For BPS. And they win in a glorious 4-0. Well played here. Brutal game. Overall, these games have been very aggressive. But it worked out beautifully. And that's where you see all the raccoons, by the way. Aside from Zerd, who's sporting a Legion avatar. Let's see, I think that was all the games we had for tonight, as in with this group. Yeah. That would be it. So yeah, I'm just going to quickly answer that because this is the ranked 4th and they have 2011 more cups now. Let's see, do we have any other groups yet that are known? No, that is still going. Okay, I'm gonna show you some replays then. Because I want to see the end. I want to see who is top 8. And I hope you can bear with me. And wait with me. Let's see. Don't think I've showed this one yet. Let's have a look. Also, just for the record, like, you're free to speak what language you want, but just know that unless it's in English, I cannot understand you. Just to reiterate. Let's see. AMX 50B is such a lovely tank as well. I've been playing it a bit lately and it's nice. Just, it's a bit too juicy, too easy to shoot in the face for me. That being said, same kind of thing can be said from the spaghetti. Ooh. Nice shot there. Zeppelin going down. I do honestly love this map so much. It is so gorgeous. The only thing is that it's not a good representation of the Netherlands because the Netherlands is very flat. And this is not. Let's see. AMX 50B can do some beautiful things. I think he's going to try. That'll do. Oof. That's why you sniper mode though. Oof. So now he's just casually reloading there and relocating. We don't know where the waffle is. Kranwagen drop down on the other side. There's the waffle. Oof. That should be some nice assist damage. He's behind the rock now though. See, this is the thing. I know I'd have to be patient. I'm so not good at being patient. I probably would have just rushed in. TVP. Nice. Oh, nice bounce. And then that doesn't go in. That's just mean. That's RNG though. And now he's just relocating again. Thing is that's the pro of having a clip to reload, because you can actually just do that. You don't necessarily need to be in the same spot as you reload. If it's useful to relocate like that, then definitely relocate. Oof. And there he goes. Nice little bit of fire, that always helps. And now he's reloading his clip again, so he's relocating again. Oof. Oh no! We needed that. And now he's in a Kolobanov situation. Take your time to take the shot. Always a good thing if you have the chance to just... Oh! The VK missed, that's a good thing though. They needed that. Bit too impatient here. Waffle there. Oh my god. Thing is though, the different speeds can actually help him here. Like, because we know the waffle is in the base. And the M103 is faster than the VK. So if you can get them one by one, it could actually work out. So let's see. There's a nice little bush there. Let's see if you can spot the waffle from here. And you can. There we go. We don't know where the rest is. Good choice to reload the clip as a whole. Oh, never mind that. He does get spotted for it. And he is very juicy, that's the thing. That's an issue. Oh my god, if VK missed, that drops the bounce! Oh my god. This isn't nerve-wracking at all. Oh my god, he bounced. And he's going to need another clip reload. Which he's getting now, which is a good thing. That is so close though, oh my god. Mobility-wise, he can outrun him, but you basically need another miss or bounce in order to shoot him in peace. Because it is still a VK. And he's sort of like pre-aiming for where you're at. Oh my god! Oh my god! That's a draw. Aww. Wow, what a game. Beautiful game though. Overall, very well played. What a game. Okay. Let's have a look at the scores. Dun 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 dun. So we know that Pink won this. No surprise there. So I'm going to give them the amount of cups that they need as well. The thing is, I cannot calculate the whole combat power thing. Other BPS won as well, so they're like still place 1, I believe. Let's see. OGT is in my list as well. They won. Let's see. Phoenix is still going. So group 4 is still going on. Pog. If it loads, that would help. 4-1. Okay, so Pog 1 as well. What else have we got? Veil, I'm gonna check with what they did. Nice. Jokes. This is very important. They are still going. Group 7 is still going. Okay. Then we've got Raid. They won. So basically anything can still happen. That's the thing. Someone asked about Ego before. It's not actually loading. Ego won a 4-0, so they're 3rd place. It's not actually loading, come on. I don't want to scroll through all the groups all the time. Let's see. And this is where we were. Is Quick still in my... Yeah, they are. So let's see. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. This is where I meant to go. That is still happening as well. Okay. This is a very important one. That is still going on as well. Oof. This might determine, like, part of the top 8. Because if Ikpa loses... It's oof. I love it and I hate it at the same time. APA won 4-0 from ASN. Which means that ASN is 2nd. And APA got 1st. So we're still waiting for some clans here. Well, we know BPS and Zenith. We know that TC and 90 got... This is not how the way it's supposed to go, honestly. 13. We're just going to look at it this way then. That is still going on as well. Oof. And they need like a glorious 4-0 kind of thing. And this doesn't look like that's going to be it. Let's see. Group 14 then. Let's see. TTT, and this is also still going. How many groups are there? Okay, 14 it is. Yes, yes. Okay, we're gonna watch another replay. Boop, boop, boop. Because I just want to know the scores. That gives us an idea at least. What have I got for you? I still got one for you. And then I really need to start recording replays as well. Oh my god. That's the thing though. Like, I record these replays as well because even though I'm like years behind on making videos, I do still love them. I do still love these games and I hate to let them go to waste. So let's just watch 252U. One of those tanks that I know it's a fun tank, and when it first came out I played it quite a bit, but nowadays I prefer lights and meds and a T77. So I don't touch it that much, even though I know it's pretty good. I do love that camo as well, it's pretty. More and more tanks are actually getting legendary camos, and I'm a fan of that. I like that Wargaming is making a nice mixture of like fun camos and serious camos on the same tanks. Like, you get multiple legendary camos per tank. And I like that because it means that you don't need to take things all that seriously. Oof. That hit the ground. See, don't people realize that if you have a game like that, if you post like .I. then you're not actually giving the finger, but you're posting a picture of your genitals. Because you're missing a finger otherwise. So my reasoning is always that if that is how they... if that's a representation of the real size, then it explains their finger issues. That's my reasoning in any case. There we go. Damage done. Steadily farming a little bit, but they're getting in each other's way a little bit here as well. Oh, I have to get up so early in the morning. Absolutely hate that. Oh, but I really want to see who's going to get into the top 8. And I want to share that with you. Because until it's like all decided, anything can technically still happen. Even though it might be less likely, but it can. He's missing a lot of cupola shots, or roof shots I should say. T28 is staying at the back there. I can't believe that actually went in after all the troll shots that did not go in. Let's see. Nice little shot there. Now they're getting in each other's way again. People are telling the T28 to move. Shots being fired. T28 is still getting shots in though. Wow, I never understand why people... Well, this is basically what I mean. If you get that upset at the game, you need to stop playing. Because at the end of the day, it's a game. If you're not enjoying it, you're doing it wrong. He has to be careful. We know that the Isu is there behind somewhere. Oh, he's actually moved. And again, he misses a shot on the cupola. Oof. We needed that annihilator though. And he misses again. That's not good. Wow. T28 is actually moving in now though. Three people left. And he really wants the object. Oof, 61 damage there. There we go. Proper teamwork. Base C being taken. As long as they could take base A. I want to see what all the scores are. Which isn't known yet. And now T44 actually blocked that kill shot, which is not a good thing. He's not gonna reload in time for that though. Oof, nice tap there. Defender takes him out. Annihilator's running away. They should have this. Just a second more and then it's theirs. And the Annihilator gets to live with 4 HP. Okay, let's see. I'm just gonna check between every replay. I'm gonna check the results. Like, it's not yet on the site, but I know the site can take a very long time to update, so there's that. But we might be able to determine who's through, regardless of that. At least to get a general idea. So the ones we're waiting for is Serenity. Let's see, there were more that we were waiting for. I think we were waiting for this one as well. Did we? OGT? No, I already had them. Never mind. Let's see. This is one that we were waiting for. That is still going. Oh my god. Why is that still going? Matches must be long there though. We new raid. That's over. Legion and Quick Ikpa and Serenity. That's also an important one. That is still going on as well. Oh my god, it's been like 40 minutes. It's the best of 7. How can you keep us from seeing this? From these results? We want to know. EG? Unless of course it's dirt. Oh, that was a close one though. EG won. But looks like that was very close. Oh wow. Okay, so EG got first place. Who were they up against? Pog. That's the other Pog. There's 2 Pogs, but 1 Pog got first place. Let's see, this was another one that we were waiting on. U3 BPA won. Like for the most part, it seems quite decided. They were against TTT, so they were second. And that's the last group. Honestly, I just want to know the results. I don't want to have to show replays all the time. I should have remembered which groups we were waiting for. But we still need Serenity and Ikpa and Jokes. Quick, we had Quick versus Legion. They were up and over, I believe. Scrolling, scrolling, scrolling. Let's just check for short. Nah, still going. Because there's a lot. Basically, EG needs 2 teams to lose in order to have a chance. 4-3 for Legion here. So Quick is second. So we need Phoenix, Jokes, Serenity, and Ikpa. This is the one that we're really waiting for. Ooh, there we go. Serenity won that. Dun 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 dun. So Serenity is there, and then Ikpa got second. And that means that the top 8 is going to shift. Stuff can still happen. A lot depends on Jokes and Phoenix, right? Well, on Jokes specifically. That's the one that we're waiting for now. Yeah, we saw that one. Where is Jokes? I wish you could just search for names rather than just... I'm actually going to go back out and then back in. Let's see. We need Jokes. Where are you, Jokes? There you are. That is still... How? How? I don't understand. Leaderboard on the side hasn't updated yet. The thing is, Jokes is currently 9th. So if they lose, there's a lot going for that. This is a good team. But we don't know how this is going to end. Group 7 is what we're waiting for. That's the thing. That's the one that we want to know. Well, to be fair though, Andre, it is legit like that. Why is that match still going? It's been 45 minutes. Even if you have like the waiting times in between, it should be on a tiebreaker now. So that's intense as it is. I can't take this. You don't see this, but I actually got my hands in my hair like, oh my god, kind of thing. Let's see. Group 7, come on. Give us your results. No! But the thing is though, and this is the big thing. Let's see, if Jokes loses, then EG is in the top 8. If Jokes wins, then EG isn't. So there's a lot riding on this. Oh god, come on guys. Give me the results. Woo! And then we will know like also the top 8 and everything. And it's still not there. Yeah, Quick also had their issues, but that's not something I'm gonna talk about on stream. Let's see. Give me my scores. I can't take this. I want to know what's happening here. Is anyone streaming Group 7 actually? Let me just have a quick look. Oh my god. Group 7 isn't even being streamed. I want to say naughty words. Oh my god. I just keep going back in because I'm hoping that it's like gonna update with the score. Oh, no. Oh, this is legit driving me crazy. Whew. Come on. What? Oh my god! Okay, so basically I'm gonna take out my Excel. And Jokes is second. I don't know Phoenix yet, but for the top 8 that doesn't matter. Because this is the score. There is 2 above them. 2 above them. So that basically means that we've got 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 9 and 10. I think it's just gonna, yeah, that shouldn't be even get close, even if they got first. No, they shouldn't get close. So that doesn't really matter. That means that, oh my effing god. If my calculations are correct, and I do have like a little, it might not be, little, basically, if my calculations are correct, that means that EG, against the odds, made it into the top 8 and got their miracle. Because Ikpa lost and Jokes lost. Oh my god. Oh my freaking god. So I really want to decide to just update so that we can know for sure. And that might take a little while. Because apparently the site doesn't update straight away. Oh my god. Serenity's like all happy. They made it. We know they made it. Massive congratulations, guys. But oh my god. Did EG actually make it? Come on. I just want the scores to update, but legit speaking, these were the standings before. So you had like 5, 6 with this score. And then you had 3 with this score. Just having a quick look to make sure that my math is correct. And then EG and Quick both had this score. So Legion winning from Quick, and Jokes losing to Punisher, and Ikpa losing to Serenity, and EG winning. That is like, wow. Oh my god. Oh my god, guys. Like, legit, like I said, I've always been rooting for everyone. And I'm always like hoping that all the teams, that is all just basically, that they can all be in the top 8. It's not like that. It's never like that. But having a top 8 without EG would have been so weird. So yeah, I'm gonna take this away now. I'm just basically, I want to make sure that the site actually updates. Whew. Holy crap, guys. Let's have a look where Phoenix ended. Because that's the last one that we needed to put in. They came second. So just to finish my chart properly. Seriously though, if this is legit it, and EG made it through, that's a miracle. That's a legit miracle. And they need to count their blessings for sure. So I'm just waiting for the site to update so that we can know for sure. Let me just show you one more replay. Let's see, what have I got for you? I think I've shown most of the replays, to be fair, that I've got, I mean. Like, legit, EG needed, like, this exact combination to win, to go through to the top 8. And Nico doesn't know yet. I'm just typing to Nico right now, which is like clan leader from EG. It's insane, this. I mean, like, legit, if this actually happens, how insane is that? He didn't even know yet. Oh my god. And I'm like stressing out on his behalf on stream here. Let's see. What have I got? I'm just gonna... Whew. Where is that? There it is. Yeah, I just need to show you some basically, let's focus on the game. While we wait for the site to update. That is just nuts. Honestly, absolutely nuts. This is insane. The absolute combination that needed to happen for EG to go through actually did happen. Did happen, I mean. It's insane. Nico thought I was trolling him. Insane. It's insane, honestly. This just wow. I mean, can you just imagine? Like, you know that you're basically. I think I showed this replay before. I don't even care. Can you believe that you need like a certain combination of events to happen to get a certain result? And that the chance of that happening is like next to none. And then it happens. And it's like, what? I'm just waiting for the site to update, honestly. I wish for the site to update already. Come on. Yeah, I have shown this before because this is actually really, really rude. I'm not sure if I can remove the delay without it actually meaning that you also lose 3 minutes. Oh my god, though. I mean, you know? Oh my god. This is still a good game to watch, to be fair, if you ignore the toxic teammate that he has. Let's just see. The thing is, though, I mean, legit, I've been thinking it through, like, what had to happen for EG to manage to get into the top 8. And that being said, like, I'm sad for Jokes not making it, and I'm sad for Ikpa not making it. But I'm happy for EG for making it. Like, they've been, like, steady on top of the game for so long. It would be so weird to have a top 8 without EG. And I know that it's possible. Hey, Donnie. Basically, I'm filling air while waiting for the site to update so that we can get confirmation of all that we know. And I know that it can take like up to half an hour. But this is insane, guys, honestly. I honestly just... I can't wrap my hand around this. Beautiful game, this, minus the toxic teammate. Let's see. I think I do have like maybe 1 or 2 more games. At most, probably. Let's see. I'm not sure if I showed this one yet. I might have. In the meantime, just continuously... Ooh, smasher. Continuously refreshing the website, like nearly spamming the refresh button. Because the thing is, I want to wrap this up properly. Like, if I have an official result, then I'm gonna close the stream and all. And there's like, it's definitely been intense so far with the qualifications, because even one bad game could mean you're out. And we've seen that tonight as well. It's tricky. And I just want the site to confirm my Excel so that we know whether or not my brain actually worked right or not. Because that's the thing that I'm mainly afraid of. Aww. We have this saying in Dutch, making someone happy with a dead sparrow. Basically meaning that you make someone happy with something that isn't real. And I don't want to be responsible for that. I just want to make... I just want to see what happens here. I just want to see like official results. So that we know how it is. Oh, that'll do. Aww. Poor chieftain. Let's see. Tiger P up there. Who's now not there. Ooh, T34. Nice. Let's see. Smash is one of those tanks, like, I love driving it in Uprising. Smashing in Uprising is utterly amazing. It's still not updated. But yeah, Smashing in Uprising is amazing, because then you can flip people. And then you just do damage. I've actually got a replay of that as well, which I think I've shown before, but I'm going to show it again if we need to. Just to pass the time, so that we can wait for the leaderboard to get updated, so that I can know what actually... Oh my god, I'm breaking down. Oh. This is insane though, like honestly. There we go, that was needed. But when you have, like, when stuff like that happens, that is insane. Exactly, Ronin. Basically, back-to-back-to-back winners of the autumn season, e.g. And they'd not make it to the top 8. I mean, they need a little bit of RNG to make that happen then, don't they? Because yes... It's not a given. Anyone has to basically prove themselves again and again to get to play this level of gameplay. But it would be weird without them. Oh, there we go, there we go, there we go. Huh? Wait. OGT is through? What? Huh? I'm really confused here. Oh, no, wait, it didn't update. Oh god, it looked like it updated. Oh god, I hate it when it does that. I was like really confused there for a moment. That nearly broke me again. Ah, oh, beautiful little smasher game. Come on. Update already. It was like showing a weird result there. Probably not live yet. Anyway. Where is my... There's my smasher replay. Actually not entirely certain I've showed it on the stream yet. I think I did. Smasher in Uprising. Chef's kiss. Totally not impatient here or anything. Just want the site to bloody update. And it does show something, but it doesn't like properly update, so I'm not actually sure. And then it shows a different scoreboard, and then it... And then it shows the old one again. I'm really confused. I think basically the site might be broken. Oh yeah, of course, pending violation checks as well. It's doing the same to the other streamers, so at least it's not me. Let's see. Basically, you see me doing smasher things here. Just having a lovely game. Flippity floop. Kapoof. And there you go, he's dead. And he's marked, so then of course I bounce him, which is like very not useful. Let's see. Site seems to be like half updating for most people. There we go, there we go, there we go, there we go, there we go! Confirmed! Confirmed! Pending, of course, violations checks. Woo! Like, seriously, everything that had to happen a certain way happened exactly that way. Oh my god. I can't believe this freaking happened. Insane. Utterly insane. But it is like actually on the site right now. So it's legit a thing now. Absolutely awesome. Ronin just said it best. It's like EG at their endgame now, so endgame at their endgame. I think like previous season, EG had the issue that they didn't really... This is me, I was waiting for him to get marked, by the way, and then I didn't shoot him. Which was just like very useless for me. And then I didn't know damage, so there's that as well. But yeah, like EG has never been one for training a lot, at least not the last couple of seasons. And with that in mind, it's the fact that they keep going so far is amazing on its own. Whew. Basically, after this replay, we're done. Just going to check if my little Excel sheet is actually agreeing with the... It looks to be. 3, 4, 5, 6 of the same school. And then, yeah, Raid and then EG. And then we have ICPA at 9 and Jokes at 10. And like I said, like I'm rooting for all the teams. I want all of them to do well and I want all of them to make it. But yeah. Double kill there. GG. Let's see. There we go. Isu arriving. And that'll do. Oh my god. What a night, guys. What a night. Insane. Nico is afraid to believe it, which I fully understand, to be fair, with everything that's happened. Oof. He yeeted me. There we go. They only have 3 lives, but one of them is a cannonball, which is of course a very strong tank as well. There we go. Now it's just him with 2 lives. That's the part that I was afraid of, because I only had 1 life left myself. There we go. Now he's got 1 life left. But it's still a cannonball, and depending on what skills he has, he could be absolutely OP. Well, powers, I should say, not skill. Honestly though, like legit, all the right combination, everything that needed to happen exactly that way, happened exactly that way. It's ridiculous, but awesome. So the IS is playing dead now. Our IS is spamming the chat. And there we go. And he shoots me, and then I flip him, and then he dies. And it's a beautiful nearly 11k game in Smasher in Uprising, and that is why I love playing it there. Beautiful. I think I carried a little bit, just a tad. Come on, load. There we go. Anyway, that's it. We have our top 8. And our top 8 is BPS, Pink, APA, other BPS, Serenity, U3 BPA, Raid and EG. and it's gonna be amazing. Pending, of course, violation checks, but yeah, this should be our top 8. It's insane. The level of gameplay is gonna be absolutely nuts, and I can't wait. So, for now, this is it for me. I will be back to stream the round robins, of course. And I hope to see you all then. Have a good night. Congratulations to all the team that made it through. Thank you for watching. Thank you for sticking with me through this like long wait at the end. And for stressing out with me probably as well. And I wish you all a very good evening. Good night.